Darby, sitting next to you, she's child and adolescent family therapist. Darby, what do you think? What would you tell moms that come in and sit, on your sofa?
I would tend to agree with Erica. While we don't want to shame any mom, it's kind of irresponsible to leave a 4-year-old alone in a car. A 4-year-old doesn't have the cognitive ability to make a sound decision, and they're very much in the moment. So they could just get up and leave. They could do whatever. They're not really thinking about that. So we don't need to shame her. I wish the mom had said, you know what, I did kind of a dumb thing, because we all do that. I don't think we need to go as far as legality of how we treat people, but you do need supervision. And the way to build a resilient kid is to say, okay, I know you don't love to do errands, but we got to do it. I don't love doing them either. We'll be back. Let's go quickly.
Right.
You know, as opposed to.
Can we bribe them? Can we say, I'll get you a prize?
Exactly.
We're probably not allowed to do that, right? All right,
Yeah.
Elizabeth, there are two I want to talk to you really quickly. Elizabeth Savetsky, she's founder of accessoriesexpert.com and a mother of two. What was your opinion when you read this op-ed?
Well, thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
I think it's, especially as somebody who shares her life with such a big audience, I'm used to getting backlash and judgment. You feed your kids too much sugar, you're using the wrong car seat. And so I've realized that there is no winning when it comes to motherhood and other people's opinions. So it's about looking in the mirror and asking yourself, am I making a choice that I feel is safest for my child, and not thinking so much about what other people are going to think. And of course, there are societal norms that we have to subscribe to. I know my parents put me on an airplane by myself when I was 5 to go visit my babysitter from Texas to Indiana. And I don't think that I would ever put my 5-year-old child on a plane by herself, even though she would definitely be fine. And she's even asked me why she can't go visit her grandparents by herself. But it's just not done today. And so I think it's a question of maybe what has happened in the past 25, 30 years that has made us change and become so much more stringent with parenting.
Right. I want to get to you, Dr. Sanam Havis. She's a neuropsychologist. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
What are your thoughts about this? Where do we draw the line? Because you do want to follow the rules. Times have changed, but at the same time, you want to give your kids freedom and autonomy.
Yeah. So, I'm a single mom of twin boys who are 3-year-olds. So I can tell you, I know both sides of this. I think that, I think to some degree, parent shaming has sort of become a national pastime. So if you're not worried about your doctor or your teacher or your neighbor or your, schoolmate's parent judging you, you're worried about social media judging you. So I think parents are awfully aware of this constant, eye on them. But I think that, you should never really leave your child unattended in a public situation. But I also think that parents don't always know the rules. I think that's a big part of it. I think it's a two-pronged thing. I think parents should be made more aware of what the laws really are in their state, which means there should be education in schools, there should be education in, pediatricians' offices,
Yep.
There should be maybe postings everywhere. You don't really hear about what the laws are. I didn't know what the law was in Virginia.
What do you Google? Laws for kids in your state?
But there really should be
Good
something.
point.
But on the flip side, I think there should be more education on the law enforcement and the child protective side.
Okay.
Treating a good parent like a criminal, I think, is actually harmful and counterproductive.
That's what she said. She felt so embarrassed and ashamed.
Yeah, to actually caring for these children.
All right, ladies, we're going to have you back, another panel toward the end of the show. So thank you so much. Stick around. Happy Friday to all of you. Thank you for your perspectives. All right.